After the virus outbreak, the girl retreated into the pre-prepared underground safe house. This place contained enough food, water, and medicine to last for 5 years. Through the flash drive left by Zhu Min, she confirmed her identity as Subject X16. The true purpose of the experimental organization also came to light. At 3 a.m., she tossed and turned in bed, unable to sleep. It had suddenly occurred to her how conspicuous the external surveillance cameras and drainage pipes of the safe house were. If she wanted to rest well, she had to address these external vulnerabilities first. The sound of the safe house door unlocking cut sharply through the pre-dawn silence. Damp, chilly air rushed into her nostrils. Looking down at the exposed drainage pipes, they reminded her of skeletal bones protruding from a wound in the earth. She gathered moist, dark soil and mixed it with moss and lichen. Like applying a healing salve, she covered these metallic and plastic veins with a wild, natural camouflage. Then, she fixed branches and an abandoned crow's nest onto the camera housing and its mount, blending them completely into the surroundings. Next came the riskiest step of her plan. Taking a deep breath, she used gardening tools to carefully remove a large beehive from a tree. Holding the hive felt like carrying a live grenade about to explode. Step by step, she carried it toward a small mound behind the safe house, the most vulnerable point in its defenses. These highly venomous bees would serve as natural guardians, especially effective against the infected. Just as the girl thought her work was done, her gaze drifted to the bodies of the infected she had taken down with poison-tipped arrows the day before. A pungent, rotting odor hung in the morning air. A bold idea suddenly struck her. Fighting back nausea, she used ropes to drag several corpses to the perimeter of the safe house. From inside, she retrieved a wooden sign and spray-painted a stark, crimson warning in large letters. High-risk infection zone, entry strictly forbidden. Finally, along the narrow path leading to the safe house, she strung crooked lines of caution tape between tree trunks as makeshift barriers. Stepping back to survey the surroundings, the girl took in the scene. Eye-catching warning signs, corpses, and barriers together created a terrifying deterrent enough to make most people turn and take another route. Exhausted, she returned to the safe house, disinfected her gear, and changed into comfortable clothes. Only when cool, clean water flowed down her throat did she feel truly alive again. It was time for lunch. On her way to fetch canned food, she noticed something unexpected in the planting box. A few resilient seeds had pushed through the soil, revealing tender, pale yellow-green sprouts. A wave of warmth washed over her, instantly easing her fatigue and tension. Lucky, her cat, gently tapped the sprout with its paw, then quickly retracted it, as if afraid of damaging this tiny miracle. Perhaps, even in this airtight underground shelter, she might one day enjoy fresh green vegetables. That afternoon, she embarked on a major project, transforming the noisy military drone into a highly stealthy hummingbird drone for covert reconnaissance. She still vividly remembered the angry faces of the men at the factory who had nearly thrown rocks at the military drone when it passed over their rooftop the day before. Following a tutorial from a tech magazine, she removed the military drone's outer shell and rebuilt it using lightweight, resilient carbon fiber. She then attached bird feathers collected from outside, making it resemble a real bird from a distance. The most crucial part was the power source. She installed a miniature solar panel on the drone's back. Sunlight absorbed during the day would provide several extra hours of flight time, enough to complete patrol missions. According to her design, the hummingbird drone would silently patrol the airspace near the safe house during the day. At night, it would perch discreetly on the rooftop vent pipe, on standby, a true eye in the sky seamlessly integrated into the environment. In the evening, she launched the hummingbird drone for the first time. Its wings fluttered gently, the sound perfectly masked by the wind. Just as the girl began to relax, the drone's camera suddenly detected an anomaly about 7 kilometers to the southwest. Several familiar black SUVs were speeding down the road, heading straight for the farm stronghold she had discovered the previous day. Over a dozen fully armed operatives emerged from the vehicles. The leader was an exceptionally large man, the same one who had escaped from her 2 days earlier. With his bare fists, he shattered the farm's reinforced gate. Clearly, his strength far exceeded human limits. Could he be another successful test subject? A chill ran down the girl's spine. The people inside the farm were no match for these armed intruders. Chaotic cries, shouts, and curses reached her ears through the drone's audio feed. A cold sense of guilt gripped her. It seemed the confrontation 2 days ago had led them to mistake her for a member of a nearby survivor group. The experimental organization was like an invisible net tightening because of her, dragging innocent people into its grasp. Then, in that suffocating moment, the footage from the drone took a strange turn. The imposing leader seemed to receive an instruction and promptly ordered his team to withdraw in an orderly manner. This abnormal behavior left the girl puzzled. As the last rays of sunlight vanished, the safe house was completely enveloped in quiet darkness. As usual, the girl meticulously checked every lock. On the monitors, her fabricated restricted zone emanated a silent warning. On the roof, her new neighbors, the bees, were now quiet, poised to deter any uninvited guests. In the corner, the sprouts in the planting box seemed to have grown just a little taller, a vibrant green radiating life.